Yeah. Hey.
Hello, everyone. My name is Robert Mathis, and I'm a sprinter at Illinois Tech or IIT. And even as I've been home for probably about a month now, uh, maybe not necessarily more free time, but just more time to think. And I don't know if you thought about this as well. Just kind of processing what's the point of everything going on, and even as it pertains to trials, uh, what are trials here for? What can we do with those? And are they here for just inconvenience purposes, or how do we use this in our walk? So, in pursuit of that answer, I found James 1:2-4. So James 1:2-4 states, "My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience, but let patience have its perfect work, that ye may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing." So immediately, the first command is to count it joy when we fall into trials. Um, Very simply stating that as I was going through, maybe just thinking like maybe we shouldn't always be rushing to the end goal. The process, maybe that's where God's doing the work that He intends for us through that process of the trial, and we should have joy in that. Um, Even as athletes, the process of those sprinting conditioning workouts, those just tough practices, 6 a.m. workouts, where that's where we're really leaning in, and we just have to find to enjoy that time so that we can make it to the goal that we have for ourselves. And even the next verse where he says, um, the testing your faith produces patience. Now, trials, they won't always be easy, but when we continually go through them, it kind of builds up kind of a mental storehouse for where God has worked in our lives and kind of what He's brought us out of. And I just want to encourage everyone where maybe when we go through trials, kind of a change our mindset, where instead of kind of think of it as inconvenience, but maybe this is where God's trying to strengthen our faith in Him, and where we can lean on Him in the future so that we know when we go through a future trial, we know where He's brought us out from. And in the final verse, he says, "Where we may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing." And even as athletes, or if you're not an athlete, where the perfect and complete may not always be physical. There's very well, it may be a situation where we don't come out of it physically better than we came into it, but spiritually, we'll be stronger. If you're not a Christian, hopefully it brings you to God, and as a Christian, it brings you closer to Him, where you trust Him more. And just where it says lacking nothing, we'll be lacking nothing because we'll have God on our side. We'll know that uh, He's going to bring us through whatever we experience. So I just want to thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you'll tune in the future, and I hope to see you all soon. Thank you.